Hey there folks, it's your old buddy Jason with Land Rover Alexandria, a Don Buyer Motors dealership, and I'm here today to tell you about possibly the best deal on our lot all year long. This is a 2011 Range Rover HSE with the luxury package, and we're talking fully loaded. It was given to us by Land Rover Corporate. They brought the car over in order to highlight and demonstrate around the country to different retailers all the different options that the Range Rover can offer. This one comes equipped more so than any other luxury package Range Rover that I've sold on this lot. It comes with the adaptive cruise control, which will actually slow the car down. If you're in cruise control and a car in front of you slows down, it'll slow the car down for you. You can choose how far away you want to travel behind that car. It's got the blind spot monitoring, letting you know if there's somebody in the lane over, which actually comes in the vision assist package, which this has, giving you Highbeam assist, which will raise and lower the high beams for you. And I'm not kidding, I didn't even think it was going to work that well. I had doubts, but I'm not kidding. This right here, it's almost like there's a little guy in the front telling you, the car, whether or not to raise and lower the high beams. It works so well, I'm shocked. And you really got to drive it to experience it. Not only that though, but you get 5 cameras positioned, 2 in the front, 2 on the side view mirrors, and 1 in the back, in order to help navigate if you're in some kind of close parking quarters, or even if you're off-road, it's great for that too. There is no other car out there on the road that will compete in off-road and luxury like this one right here. The car reads the road 500 times a second, makes 100 adjustments to the suspension every second. Not only that though, this is the Bourneville color. Now Bourneville is a color that you are not going to see out there, and it is by far the classiest color that you can get for these cars. It has, at first sight it looks black, and I think we can both agree on that. But not only that though, it adds a little bit of a chocolate hue that you'll see as you're driving and it's a daytime out there. Nighttime, it's black. Then on the interior, you get the nice sand interior, which if you're looking for a classic car, this is it right here. Real walnut wood throughout it. It's got that dark black piping throughout the car. Beautiful. Heated and cooled seats come with the luxury package, which is going to give you those butt blowers, which if you've ever had them in the summertime, butt blowers are the nicest thing out there. Not only that though, we have 4-zone climate control. So 2 different zones in the back, 2 different zones in the front. This also has navigation, which comes standard on all Land Rovers, Range Rovers. We also have Bluetooth inside this. You can hook your iPhone up to it, watch all your songs come up on the screen. There is no car out there that will come close to having all the options that this thing has out there. Let me show you the interior of the car so you can get a better look at it, okay? As I take you on a trip around this car, you'll see in the 2011 model year, they add the supercharged side vents. Not only that though, but you get that nice supercharged mesh grille with all of them now. And what used to be a green emblem, unless you got supercharged, they now put on all of them, which is the black and silver Land Rover emblem. Clamshell hood. Basically it was designed to keep water when you're going through the Nile River from going into the top of the car. And as you can see, the color on this car is fantastic. This is my first choice color any day of the week. There's nothing else out there like this. And by the way, this is still dirty. Michelin 20-inch wheels. LEDs in the back for the tail lights and the headlights. This is one of the most beautiful cars we have ever had on our lot. As we go on inside, take a trip with me, folks. Alright, now that we're inside the car, I want to take a second to just show you a little bit about the 4-wheel drive capability that the Range Rover HSE has. Now in the snow, this car is untouchable. I mean, I remember when we had our Blizzard a couple of years ago, I was rolling around pulling people out there, 4-wheel drive cars, everything. this thing reigns supreme. Let me show you how the terrain response works in conjunction with the thin film transistor screen too. Okay, right there is your terrain response system. If I turn this to rock crawl, you're gonna see it's selected rock crawl. I need to select low range. So let's go ahead and take a look at our home menu, 4x4 information screen. There we go. Now I'm gonna go down here. To go into low gear, I put it into neutral. I press low. And as you can see, boom, it's gonna cock the speedometer over to the side because it knows you're not going over 40 miles an hour off-road. And it's gonna put my four-wheel drive information screen in here. Now, if I wanna see in front of the car as I'm doing off-road, I'll go ahead and hit my home menu. Since I've already got the information screen in this thin film transistor, hit cameras, and boom. I've now got something where I can see a proximity view of what's to come up in front of me. You can even go back, highlight one, hit enlarge, and you can even zoom in. Pretty snazzy stuff, huh? All while I'm doing my off-road riding. There are no other cars out there that compete with this Land Rover. As you have the front camera, you also have that nice backup camera with PDC graphics, which will show you which way you need to go. Let's go ahead and back this thing up. Right on there. And I didn't even use my side view mirrors, folks. Oh man, almost hit Larry. Inside the middle of the... Alright, stepping inside this, you're going to get that nice wood walnut trim. And this is real wood, folks. Not only that though, but you get the upgraded Windsor leather seats. Now, Windsor leather seats, basically, they just go through the curing process a little less. And that makes it so it's got a nice plush, soft feel. Not only that though, but you get this nice dark black ebony piping inside here. Adds just that right classy touch. Perforated seats make it so you got butt blowers on the bottom and on your back, which is great in the summertime. I don't care how much you blast that AC, you're still gonna get that sweaty back. And if you wore a gray shirt that day, and it's not gonna come out good for you. Inside here, full touchscreen navigation, Bluetooth, all the bells and whistles. This also has heated windshield washer fluid. I mean, it makes the car so you have no problems in any climate situation. Terrain response gives you four-wheel drive that you cannot touch with a stick with any other car. I like to call these things HRUs, Hummer Retrieval Units. Not only that though, but this one also has the wood steering wheel trim package, which gives you the walnut wood steering wheel. And this is also, by the way, is a heated steering wheel as well. Now, OptiCool on the glass back here keeps that temperature when you're out of the car, you work all day. Keeps the temperature when the sun's beating down on it several degrees cooler. So that's always a nice feature to have that climate glass on there. And triple laminate glass makes it so this thing is basically just you and your buddy inside the car when you're driving on the road. Keeps that sound from outside, all that ambient noise, out of the car. Now let me show you the back seat, because this thing has room like an S-Class and it floats like one too. Let's step in the back. I've got this back seat pretty much as far back as it'll go. And this right here has plenty of room. I'm practically falling asleep as I'm talking to you right now. DVDs in the headrest allow you to be able to watch movies as you're driving. If you have the car in park, you can actually watch them in the front in the nav screen. And then of course, you know, if you've got kids and they're riding in the back and maybe you're sick of hearing Finding Nemo for the 150,000th time, I know what you're talking about. I've got a kid myself. Go ahead and throw these on the little rug rat, and there you go. They can listen to it through this, or you can choose to listen to it through the speakers as well if you feel like memorizing Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. God, I'm sick of that movie. Anyways, as we move around inside this, you also have ample trunk space for the split folding tailgate, which is going to allow you to articulate stuff in the back. And the tailgate will hold 600 pounds. Let me show you. Range Rover, in a car like this, gives you plenty of room to hide the golf clubs. Not only that though, but a tailgate, perfect for tailgating. Having this split fold right here lets you get stuff in there. I mean, I've picked up in my Range Rover about 2 or 3 couches just this last week. Throw them in the back here, and these aren't just love seats. These are full-on 3-cushion couches, and it works great. But having this ability, having all the features, and then also getting a luxury car, I mean, really, you're consolidating everything into one. The car has a 375 horsepower engine with a variable camshaft, which opens up, and you have 375 pounds of torque. You feel like towing that boat on the back of this thing? Go ahead. 7,700 pounds you can tow with this car. And not only that though, but especially with a boat, it's great because you can back this thing right into the water, and it'll go into 37 inches of water. Triple seal door, keep all the water out. So think about that. It's pretty nice. I think what you need to do though is you need to call us right now, make an appointment, come see the car, because right now you're not going to find a deal better than this. A car like this retails for $95,500, but Land Rover's giving us some money. We want to make sure we pass that on to our other customers. So we are actually selling this car at what we own it for, $75,800. It's the best deal out there. Go online, run a search all over the country. Now this car's never been titled. It has about 10,000 or so miles on it, and you will be the first owner on the car. Remember to call us today, because this will not last long. The number again is 703-370-6565. Ask for me, Jason, or any one of our nice sales associates up here, and we'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Again, call us, Land Rover Alexandria, 703-370-6565. I'm not sure why you're still watching the video. You should be picking up the phone and calling. Pick up the phone and call. We'll see you when you get here.